Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Great League team. I'm laughing because I'll talk about the what I ran into today. With CHARJABUG, Lickitung, Whiscash, I mentioned it kind of in my top teams video yesterday that I was going to think about this team because I think CHARJABUG is very, very strong in this meta. Lickitung, great safe swap, and then if you're going to have problems with like GLIGAR, you need some like water, so Whiscash. I guess I'll just go straight into the battles. It's very straightforward. If you see like a Lickitung, just safe swap. If you see a GLIGAR or you see a Bastiodon or you see a Carbink, Lickitung just stay swap. Otherwise, you kind of just stay in against most other things. So Annihilate lead, which is fine. This is decent lead. Counters resisted. These Volt Switches are neutral. Discharge will do pretty good chip here. They could get to a Shadow Ball, so I might have to shield up that. I'm going to get into an algorithm talk. Okay. I'll go after you see a few Gligars, I'll tell you what happened today. Okay, so Dugong comes in. So they clearly do not have an answer for CHARJABUG. If they're coming in from an Annihilate to a Dugong, like this is great. They shield, that's fine. Get a full Volt Switch off. I can live one. And then I'll probably get out into Lickitung right away. Or am I going to do one more? Okay, I guess I'm going to stay in here. What do they have in the lead? They had Annihilate. So I'm going to go down here or get a move off and then, okay, get a move off. The Volt Switches are adding up and this will take out probably. So I believe they shield if I remember. Yeah. And at this point, it's just kind of taking it on Lickitung and then just going one shield Whiscash for whatever we have here. So go for the lick down. I believe they get another one. Yeah, that's okay. Because I'm going to reset anyways on Whiscash. So I'm just getting energy at this point on Lickitung. Get an instant swap, and it's a Bastiodon, so they out swap, get the Mud Bomb off, get this win. Okay, GLIGAR number 1 of many. So coming here, they are going to try and chip, I think, and then go into something else to beat me. So Air Lace, I let it go. Out comes the Skarmory. This one I'm pretty sure was close to a hard counter team. I use this team knowing that, yes, there are Gligars. And I got hit with, in 10 matches, or did I do more? No, I think I did more. I think I did like 13, 14 matches. I got like 10 Gligars. And so I was like, of course. And a lot of them were in the lead. So you're going to see a lot of like CHARJABUG into GLIGAR. I had to immediately switch to Lickitung. So I'm like, okay, screw this. I'm going to go double water Pokemon to beat GLIGAR. So I went for Alligator Dugong. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to go double water, I need one to be ice, right? Because of the grass weakness. So I'm leading for Alligator, and I get 2 straight. I saw Annihilate. No, sorry, I saw GLIGAR like every single time. Every single match. In my first 2 matches, after switching to Feraligatr, I got Shadow Magnezone on the lead. And I'm like, okay. Like, I like wrote this off multiple times now, but like, come on. Shadow Magnezone? Like, and then a bunch of Lanturns showed up too. So I'm running this double weak to electric team. And Lantern, fine. Lantern I expect, but like double Magnezone and then a bunch of Lanturns, like, I was just like, oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Like, how am I, like, what am I supposed to do here? So I got killed. I went my last 2 sets. I was up to 28-61. And then I went 1-9 on my last 2 sets. And I dropped down to like 27 something. I was pissed. So this is an okay lead. Having the rock slide just makes this like much closer than you would think it should be for a non-stab counter user here. So they do land the rock slide. I should get off one. Out comes the GLIGAR. At least I can align my Whiscash on this one. Do shield it first, and it is a dig, so that's nice. Get the Scald off. Having the non-shadow here is kind of annoying because this is just not going to do enough. It's just short and no attack lower, and I lose CMP to another dig. So I'm just like, okay, that's fine. not really fine, but you know what? I'll keep switch. Because I really don't want my Lickitung to see Vigoroth, right? I got actually really lucky here. I remember exactly what's in the back. Because I actually had to go down did I go instant swap here? Yeah, I went instant swap here. And then I was like, okay, crap, I just hit the volt switch, and now I got shield. And they decide to let this go and just go 2 shield what's in the back. And what was in the back was a Trevenant. So I get 1 more X Scissor off, enough to grab a shield, and then it's just Lick and Power Whip from Lickitung for the rest. Guess I should say Body Slam is the thing, and is... Let me just check PV Pokes. I'm pretty sure Charjabug... Volt Switches, right? Yeah, Volt Switch is the Community Day move. So we have a couple Community Day moves on here. Or actually, like a Community Day move, Volt Switch, Charjabug, and then Legacy, Lickitung, Body Slam. And thankfully, double resisting the claws is huge, that I can just live all these Lickitungs bulk coming in huge here, and then I'll take this out. So kind of got lucky there that this was in the back row. This was, because if it was literally almost anything else, I would have lost. Okay, Annihilate. Again, decent lead. Not amazing because they can live 1 and they catch on a Carbink. So really nice catch. I remember going back and forth between win and losses here. Did I? Because right now this is looking like a great for me, but I remember losing. And someone's right now being like, oh no, then never mind. So throw that. Do not get the lowering of the attack. Follow it up with a Mud Bomb. Do not take it out. 1 HP left. It's not double super effective. It's double super effective on Bastiodon because Bastiodon is half steel. So they live. Okay, end up shielding. So I'm like, you know what? My worry is that if they land this Moonblast, they could just like counter a Night Slash. But now I'm gonna like force them to throw Shadow Ball and still get a move off. So that's the reason I did it, because if they could just like Night Slash and maybe boost. So now they had to throw a Shadow Ball, plus I get to a move. So that's the reason that I shielded the Moonblast on that. So get the shield back, that's fine. And what is in the back? It is a Ninetales. So I get off this because I was like, okay, maybe let's just chip this that I can lick down and come out with a move. But they end up shielding. So now these charms are going to add up pretty quick. I'm going to shield because I don't really need to worry about the Shadow Ball from Annihilate. So get 1 Body Slam off. I think they get to another Weather Ball, if I remember. Yeah, because I'm just going for the aggressive farm down here. Because I just want to come out with a Power Whip. Because I think Power Whipping with Licks on Annihilate is probably my win condition. Oh, but it's not even close to a win condition because they have a lot of health left. So that is why they beat me this one, because they're going to take me out and come out with a move here. And I'm not going to get to a move before they get to a Shadow Ball here. Yep. I remember. So go down, Charjabug into Gligar. So got to swap into Lickitung. I believe I shield one. I think this is the one where I shield, and then they come in with their own Lickitung. And then it's just a mirror match for a while. Yeah. So this mirror match has to play out, which is very boring. But yeah, Shadow Magnezone twice on a Feraligatr lead. I was just like hilarious. And then I got hit with like Grass Hole a couple times, a couple Razor Leafers, and then I got hit with like again like Lanterns and Magnezones, and it was just like no, you're not going anywhere today. I'm like, okay, that's unfortunate. So I gotta figure out a new team for tomorrow. If there's I was looking at a Sandslash. I think I'm gonna try a Sandslash tomorrow with 2 others, or I guess today, because like if there are Gligars and Lanterns that you can hit for drill runs, you gotta watch for counter users like Annihilate, but just go Sandslash double flyer, or like 2 things that can deal with it, and then you can go from there. So that is what the plan is for tomorrow. I'll have to figure out what I should pair with it. It's been a while since I've used Ace and Slash in the Great League. So get the Scald off here. Enough to take out, almost. I come in here, just take these resisted counters, kind of forcing them to throw. I have no shields. Shadow Ball, probably not enough to take out. So they're still going to have to throw Night Slash. And I'm just going to go just try to chip with whatever here, right? I know X Scissors resisted, but they have 2 shields, so I need to start grabbing them just with these resisted moves, because that plus Volt Switch should be decent chip. They're going to farm down. This is going to be a Shadow Ball. So I need to like farm up a little bit or get the Scald off. How much? Is there another Pokemon left? I mean, I got to take this out because I have 1 HP left. And they're just going to... Oh yeah, and I have Mud Shot down the 1 HP on the Gligar. Ace and Slash is kind of neutral-ish. Everything's kind of neutral. Volt Switch, Discharge. And they make a nice catch on Altaria. But honestly, this is kind of my best answer for Altaria. This or Lickitung. So I'm just going to stay in here. And hope I can... Plus I have like Whiscash plus Lickitung can kind of deal with Ace and Slash to a certain extent. So I think it's just worth staying in here. And they are going to take me out here, but I'll just come and start licking and getting ahead on energy there. Although the energy is kind of useless on Ace and Slash. So they do get to a Sky Attack, which is unfortunate because this is a decent amount of chip here. Plus now Ace and Slash is basically just like 2 Ice Punches or 2 Drill Runs away from taking this out. Plus they got energy and Body Slam and everything's resisted here. So I think what I gotta do is just take a move and then instant swap into Whiscash. So there's your Drill Run. Again, at this point I just gotta shield everything. It's so spammy. So what are they using? So Sandslash, Altaria, and what's in the back? Something else that's got a beat of... Yeah, there it is. And another nice catch on the Gligar. Double Fire. Right? You have to. If you're double weak to fighting with Ace and Slash, you have to use 2 Pokemon in the back that can deal with fighters. You have to. There's no option. So double Flyer with Altaria and Gligar. Yeah, I mean, you got to Steel on the front. One of your Flyers is Gligar, so it can deal with other Steel Pokemon, so you're not just completely walled. Something like a Zoomerl in the back would be very tough, though, for this team. I'm going to try and catch. No, did not get the catch off. Yeah, something like a Zoomerl in the back would be tough for this double Flyer team. And they try and make a catch, but now I just have resisted moves. I was hoping I could maybe take this out and have the move banked, but unfortunately they get to the move before I get to the second one. It's not a great day overall. Charjabug into Trevenant. So not a great lead, not the worst thing in the world, because again, you can just chip with X Scissor. So even if they get, like a Shadow Ball will take me out, like Claws plus Shadow Ball probably takes me out. It's going to be close. Actually, I think I probably live and get to another X Scissor. Yeah, it's going to be close if I get to an X Scissor. I do get to an X Scissor, so that's nice. Because this will grab a shield and then, or take it out. I do grab a shield, get the Lickitung on it, which is now huge. Because this will just be a bunch of energy. Yes, I'll hit with the Seed Bomb, but that's okay. As long as I can take it out before taking another one, that's fine. What is coming in? Bastiodon. So I got to kind of just come in here. And now there is a Dugong, which is kind of tough because I can't throw Scald and they're just going to start lowering my attack. I let the first one go, but I remember shielding up the second one. And basically what I start trying to do is just burn the switch timer to try and come and snipe with Power Whip. So then Whiscash can just kind of sweep in the inning. So I'm not throwing. I have a move, but I'm not throwing. If I can avoid it, I want to try and just bank all this energy for the Bastiodon and just... So you see, I'm just trying to get out of here. So I have 100 energy. Do snipe, which is a big snipe. They do end up shielding here. That's fine. Bastiodon comes in. I'm assuming it's just going to farm down. But I'll get off a couple power whips, which should put it within... Bastion's so tanky. I think they're gonna have to throw, because if they don't throw and I get a double super effective mud bomb off, that'll one shot them. So they do end up throwing. I didn't think I would get to a power up, so I'm like, let's just chip, because maybe if I chip here, I can still put it in mud bomb range. So get the mud bomb off. It is just short of taking it out. I've got to commit to the farm down, but then I was like, I'm gonna lose CMP, so let's I'm gonna lose if I don't throw it on CMP. So I gotta throw it here. Again, did I know it was CMP? No, just kind of felt it that in the moment I needed to throw. Get a mud bomb off here, and I get to another mud bomb to win this with 1 HP. So very, very, very spammy. Whiscash coming in clutch in the back here. And we have a Dugong, so that's a great lead. Into Annihilate. So this is okay. I will throw the discharge. They got a bunch of counters through because my game just stuttered. And once I landed that, I'm like, okay, easy come in Lickitung here because they have Shadow Ball as one of their moves. So whatever their second move is, as long as they don't boost with Night Slash, just take these counters and lick down and come out with like a power up for the Dugong. So Dugong comes in, get the power up off. This will do, I don't know, like 50%. Yeah, just hits them in the yellow. Hoping I get to another power up. You know, if they were going to be aggressive with the farm down, I probably should have got to another power up here. But they instant swap, and it is a Gligar. So now it is a bait game, and they do land a dig. So I'm hoping I can just go like 3 skulls and just chip the rest elsewhere. No lowering of the attack there, so that sucks. They CMP me here just to minimize my extra fast move going through. So they shield up 2. I now need to start shielding. Oh no, I'm so stupid. I remember this. I tried. Yeah, I remember this. I know CHARJABUG has a terrible matchup here, but I thought with a 2-0 shield advantage and energy that I could overcome it, but I was wrong. So what I should have done is like double shield the thing and then like get to an Aqua Tail there. So then I tried to like come in here. It's like maybe if I lick enough, I can put it in range here. And then I got a double shield. Yeah, that was a kind of dumb move. X Scissor and Discharge are both single resisted, so it doesn't really matter which one you throw. And then I get hit with a dig here after 2 air releases. So I guess I kind of had to double shield and try and get a Scald up, but I knew they were going to try and snipe too. So I think that's why I didn't do it, because I knew they were going to try and snipe with the Dugong. If they because the Switch Arbor is coming up, if they went back-to-back air releases, grab both shields, snipe with Dugong, I would kind of been screwed anyways. So that's why I was like, maybe I could just go 2-0 shields. I cannot. Anyways, yeah, kind of unlucky with this team. I don't think it's a bad team. I think it's got good, like, bulk Pokemon, spammy Pokemon, pretty meta Pokemon. It's just, again, I ran into a lot of Gligars. So then I went for Alligator and Dugong, and then I ran a bunch of Lantern and Magnezones. Now we sit in silence and ponder if everything's been a lie. Anyways, so you will see that, because I did actually win a couple of those. I think I went back to back at those Magnezone leads. I was like, because I actually labeled it in my battles double week 1, double week 2 wins. I think I actually won both of those Magnezone matches because Annihilate was my third. So like if you get them caught in a Volt Switch, you get like 2 counters through. So those added up, and then you can like just like Shadow Claw and combo. So I did end up actually winning a few of those. But then like Lantern was tough and stuff like that. And then I think the last couple matchups I did switch to Ace Sand Slash instead of Dugong. I put in Ace Sand Slash. But then I remember losing like almost every single match. So yeah, 1-9 to end was just brutal. So TikTok. So tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we got 7 days. I better go on a heater soon. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.